Chiwachechi. Chiwachechi. My name is Farai Gune, a typical community resident for Pimayi village, Pimayi A and Pimayi B, and Mtasa district in Mtasa North constituency. We are in Ward 30 and Ward 4. Kuno tuita basa la kuchengeta shirikazi nenerera. As you can see here, we've got plenty of children are here. Pimayi Christian Care Trust was founded in 2008, and we are caring for 555 orphans and vulnerable children. Kusanganisira ao wari disabled. So we give them 3 essential services like education, health, food, nutrition. So we feed our children Monday to Friday, 1 meal per day, which is a very essential and right for the child. Sakapana, but in a group of care workers, like you can look at my background, got women and men, pastors and care workers. Vanoita basa rekuchengeta vana kana kuvhakachira vana mudzimba dzavo vachiona kuti vana vakaita sei. Our daily business is to do home visit, coming and cooking for the children every day, Monday to Friday, and also having some meetings to check psychosocial support spiritually and encouragement. So because Pimayi Christian Care Trust in Ward 30 and Ward 4, we are very close to the border with Mozambique, which is a factor that also pushes the vulnerability of our community. But it says it takes a village to raise up a child. So this is the mantra that we have in our vision, that we can look into the vulnerability of our community or in our society. But that church, which is a biblical mandate to care for orphans and vulnerable children. So care workers coming voluntary. They are not being paid. I am also doing voluntary as the co-founding director of Pimayi Trust. We are doing it voluntary to care for orphans, to care for our community, to look into the detail of how can we give the best service to our children. So we got a total of 68 care workers. Ndo aripanapo wanukasa kuya kubikira wana Monday to Friday, wachita rotation wachachinja. A total of 16 pastors of different churches who are also here, who can come and encourage care workers wachiwana matira, wachiwaitira zvese kuti mweya yao idini itirwe zvakanaka. Izo zozoga zvino zvabudisa that a community ine resilient, ine ownership to care for their beloved. So as we speak, because of this challenge that we have of drought, our food for feeding the children is going like this. There is no more. But we live with the hope. Tomorrow, anytime He can bless us. But as we are speaking right now, we wait upon the Lord to supply. Ndiye God no pa, ndiye God no governor. But since we have never seen Him failing us, because the Monday to Friday, January to 31 December, tunongona kubata kwa Mwari because of individual who comes here and there, like church leaders, church congregants, who feel that bring a bucket of maize, a bucket of beans, kama vegetables, my garden, our church, wanounza, utwabikira wanarupanapa.
How are you? I heard you are doing a great job this side of Honde Valley. Right. Ndanzwa muri kutaura zvinhu zvakati wandei, even the challenges that you are meeting here. I don't know, what is it that you would say if we could get a chance to get this for your kids?
All right, that's a good question. Thank you so much, Chiwacheguhuni. It's nice to have you here, and God has sent you to the right place.
Thank you.
We really appreciate that you can be part of this big picture and a big dream. Actually, what I can put in a small space of time is like the service that we are giving to our children. As I said, it's 3 essential services: education, food, nutrition, and health. So this is the first priority that if I can find by chance is to get the funding for the feeding point for the children, the food for the children, the man to get like beans, very basic, very basic, and also things that we think is essential like health, like sanitary pads or clinical fees to take our children to the nearest hospital, because this is our mantra, to care them holistically. Then of course school uniforms, the school supplies, stationaries, such thing like that. So the hand that we are having right now and having up in our Lord is for those provision. Our budget is very, very small, but when we look in the numbers, 555 children across this Ward 4 and Ward 30, whereby we got 5 care points. Each care point contains 125 children, and some got 135 children, to constitute about 555 children. It's a big number.
That's a big number.
Yeah, it can give you sometimes some sleepless nights when you think of what can I do for these children. But this is the big prayer that we have, that if we can find some of the good Samaritans, like my story, if I've seen someone who could say, I want to raise this boy, I couldn't be where I am right now. But I took this initiative as a home-based community person to take that initiative, that I can care for the community, I can bring back to the community, I can encourage the whole church leadership and the community leaders that we can come together and save our children within our community, our society, and also to have this community resilience that we can also impart and empower our children. So in a nutshell, those 3 essential steps. But you know that we cannot give only fish, but we need to give our children a hook. Which is like we need to plan. You can see that this big space is for skill development program, life skills, like tailoring, building, carpentry, welding, to happen here, this care point here. So that's a bigger dream for our youth, boys and girls, especially a male-dominated job. We want you to see it being taken by a girl child. So just to happen here. So we got these 4 pillars: life skill development programs and these 3 essential services. So we are saying our priority right now, because of drought that we experience, if we see food for the children, it would be a very good blessing to our children.
I think you have heard it all, guys. If you have anything, and isusu we say Kupa kuturika. So if you have got anything, we don't care about the figure, any figure, whether you have this amount or you have the maize or you have the rice or you have the beans, whatever you have, please, the kids, they are in need of it. Or maybe shortly, how long have you been operating?
That's a very good question, Chimachogone. Since 2008. We found this care point 2008. It's almost now 16 years old program, and we got quite a number of children who have benefited from this program. Some already graduated into universities, some they have finished their high school education, and some we are still having them here because we are saying 0 to 5. We need to feed them early morning with the food. This part is for preschool. That we can have these orphans early morning. They come here, they get porridge, breakfast, then lunch, 1 meal per day. So what we can say is very easy math. I'm not very good in math actually, but 60 cents. If you put all 60 cents, it's just cost like one plate for a child. For a child. So if you get people who can say I got $10, that's about 6 days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For that child.
Yeah. So we've been doing this since 2008 up to now.
That's
beautiful. That's quite wonderful.
That's wonderful.
Wonderful and beautiful women and men who are called to serve.
And you are saying all these ladies, they are just doing it without any payments, isn't it?
This is typically voluntary.
That's beautiful.
They do it voluntarily. So sometime when God showed up, we do here and there like appreciating. Talking of like a power of because actually they are doing for free.
Ndanakirwa so nezvemataura apa. Mama chitaura issue mataura yakuti mati Jesu
pane munhu aida kubatsirwa wakaenda pana Kristu Jesu akapfugama asvika akapfugama akati Jesu kana muchida henyu kundibatsirawo ungandiponesawo henyu. Jesu akamuzwira tsitsi, mukumuzwira tsitsi akati ndinoda. Izwi iro ndo rinonyanya kundifadza kuti ukapfugama pana tenzi uchikumbira tenzi anokupindura kuti ndinoda.
And kupfugama kwacho ka iyo giving to the orphans.
Amen.
Ndiyo one of the biggest prayer.
Hallelujah.
A Christian could do.
Hallelujah.
Hanzi kana usina rudo wakangofanana negwedere rinondoti gwendere. So you need to have love. So people, issue iri panapa ndeye rudo.
Amen.
Hanzi kana muchida henyu Jesu kuti mundiponesewo ndiponese Jesu akati hongu ndinoda. So they are coming with this word or this message vachiti ivo tiri kuti susu kwamuri kuna anzwawo hake kwaari mumwoyo mwake kuti ndabatwawo nekuda kwenherera idzi nekubatsira kungoti ndima yaMwari idini ifambe nekuzadzisa magwaro zvaanotaura nekuti magwaro anoti chengetai chii nherera idzi ngadzichengetwe neshirikadzi. So hanzi kana paine wanzwa hake uri kungozwa kuti no, I think I need to put a hand.
Amen.
You are free to do so.
Because we challenge them to say biblical mandate. James chapter 1 verse 27 kunamata kusina mhosva pamberi paMwari ndokuchengeta shirikadzi nenhare. Saka chechi yenhasi iri kuite ikazi yadzingwa munyika muno, chechi iri kuite basa range rekufanira kuchengeta shirikadzi nenherera. Wafundiswa wakazvizwa izvozvizvi vanofanira kubatirana pamwe chete. Tine chekuita pakubatira nherera neshirikadzi. Mateo 25 verse 35 to 43 wakandoona ndine nzara ukandipa chokurya. Ndisina chokufuka ukandipa chokufuka. Ndiri muhospitali mukandivhakachira. Ndiri muchitorongo mukandivhakachira. Izvozvo ndo zviri kumbira maKristu ne community at large across Africa, internationally and locally.
Thank you very much for your time. I think listeners, you have listened everything, you have heard everything that he is saying and all his pleas. I think you got them. Whatever you have, whether you need a kid to send him or her to school, it's up to you. You choose whatever you can manage to do, isn't it?
Yes.
So thank you very much for your time and thank you very much for having us here. And we wish God is going to open more avenues and more doors till everything that you want here, you achieve it. May God bless you.
Thank you so much. People, we really appreciate it.
We love you so much. Ngatite kanzatu. You take this one, take that one, this one, take that one. Uyotoro easy. Don't you have him saying it's only 66 cents for a meal. So if you could just like say, I'm going to feed this one with your 66 cents, that will be enough for us. We know next time someone also is coming to pick us from there. So thank you very much and may God bless you.
Yes, thank you.